A sudden wave of anxiety while stuck in traffic. You are not alone and it's time to pay attention. The very systems designed to ease our commutes could be the source of our stress. Picture a bustling city where traffic lights sync perfectly and I manages congestion seamlessly. It sounds ideal, but beneath this polished facade lies a web of overlooked dangers that could reshape your urban experience. Many don't realize that integrating AI into traffic management is just about convenience. It can actually amplify chaos. Imagine waiting at an intersection, your heart racing as time slips away. What if these traffic systems misinterpret human behavior? And I meant to optimize flow might mistake a minor slowdown for a blockage, igniting a chain reaction of stoppango traffic. You are not just feeling frustrated, you're vulnerable to a machine that fails to grasp human nuances. Recall the last time you were late for an important meeting. That anxiety isn't merely about tardiness, it's a direct consequence of stress signals cascading through a flawed system. Algorithms designed to predict our movements could inadvertently lead to more accidents and heightened stress. Then consider the darker side of data collection. Urban traffic systems gather extensive information about our driving habits and routes. You might think, isn't this for my benefit? But this data can be misused, resulting in a loss of privacy and increased surveillance. It's a double-edged sword, and we're only beginning to feel its weight. As we grow more dependent on these systems, we risk becoming passive participants in our own lives, surrendering control to an unseen force. What was once a liberating act of driving morphs into a psychological game filled with fear and uncertainty. Now, imagine a scenario where traffic eye malfunctions during rush hour. Cars are gridlocked, tension thick in the air. Each honk feels like a battle cry. You're trapped and surrounded. Anxiety morphs from mere frustration into a symptom of a system designed to protect us but has failed. We must confront these pressing questions. How do we retain the benefits of AI while mitigating its risks? How can we ensure technology supports our well-being instead of undermining it? It starts with awareness. As urban residents, we can no longer ignore the hidden dangers lurking around us. The next time you find yourself in gridlock, take a moment to reflect: are we truly in control, or have we let machines dictate our lives? When you hit the road, consider the unseen complexities beneath that seemingly smooth ride. Your commute might hold more secrets than you ever imagined. As you navigate this modern world, remember, awareness is the first step toward reclaiming your peace of mind. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, surrounded by smart cars and flashy systems. You'd think technology would make everything run smoothly, right? But what if I told you these advanced traffic management systems might be hiding dangers that most people overlook? While AI is often hailed as the future of urban traffic management, there's a concerning side we need to consider. What if the very systems designed to help us are actually putting us at risk in unexpected ways? Picture this: you're driving home after a long day. The traffic lights are perfectly timed, the signals are predicting the flow, and everything seems flawless. But what if those AI algorithms miscalculate a crucial traffic pattern that could lead to gridlock, trapping you and hundreds of others? These systems rely on vast amounts of data, but here's the catch: that data isn't always accurate. Traffic patterns shift, and human behavior is unpredictable, yet the AI operates based on historical data. So what happens when it encounters something unusual? Imagine a sudden road closure or an accident causing chaos. The AI relying on outdated information, you could find yourself stuck in a mess, wondering why no one anticipated this. With AI integration, there's often less human oversight. Imagine depending entirely on a system that can't adapt quickly to real-time changes. You might trust it completely, but as you inch forward in traffic, it could be leading you right into a trap. It's not just about delays, your safety is at stake. What if a malfunction causes traffic lights to fail at a critical intersection? Or an autonomous vehicle misjudges a pedestrian crossing? Suddenly, the promise of I can turn into a nightmare. Cities are rushing to implement these systems without fully understanding the risks involved. Increased reliance on technology could lead to complacency, where drivers stop paying attention, believing the eye has everything under control. So, what can you do? Stay aware. Question the systems around you. Advocate for transparency in how these technologies are used. Hold authorities accountable for the blind trust we place in I. As we wrap this up, take a moment to reflect. Are we truly ready to hand over control of our roads to machines? The next time you find yourself in traffic, ask yourself, who's really in charge? Don't let complacency be your co-pilot. If this perspective opened your eyes, why not dive deeper into the world of I? There's so much more to explore. Imagine driving down a familiar road when suddenly the traffic lights go dark. What happens next could completely change your perspective on urban safety. You might be surprised to learn that the systems designed to keep us moving can also pose serious risks. As I in traffic management becomes more prevalent, are we truly ready for the implications? Picture this: a city where traffic lights sync with your GPS, anticipating your route before you even turn. Sounds fantastic, right? But what if this seamless integration leads to unexpected chaos? While I can enhance traffic flow, it also introduces risks we often overlook. Imagine being stuck in a traffic jam not due to too many cars, but because of an unforeseen glitch in the system. It gets even trickier. I learns from patterns, but what if it picks up the wrong ones? Picture a scenario where a few reckless drivers trigger a chain reaction, causing the entire system to respond in ways we never anticipated. Think about your daily commute. What if an algorithm miscalculates traffic and directs thousands of cars into a small neighborhood? You could suddenly find yourself overwhelmed by a surge of vehicles, creating a dangerous situation on streets not designed for such chaos. And it's not just about traffic jams. The rise of AI brings privacy concerns that often go unspoken. With cameras and sensors tracking our movements, do we really know who's monitoring us and for what purpose? Now let's raise the stakes. Imagine being in a car that starts following AI suggestions. What if those suggestions take you down risky shortcuts? Your safety could become secondary to an algorithm's decisions. As we explore these risks, we must consider how to navigate a world where technology meant to protect us might actually endanger us. It's all about awareness.